everybody, today I'm going to be talking about the Nintendo GameCube. Now if you're seeing us, something rings the bell. So recently I got a GameCube, or actually two, and I want to talk about this console today because I haven't done this console yet, and I have mentioned it in a couple of videos, but I wanted to talk about this today. So yeah, let's get started. I have two GameCubes, so it's kind of weird because backstory to this is that I got these from Sendico. It's basically a Japanese proxy website where you could get a lot of Japanese stuff, including like game consoles for really cheap prices. So the backstory origin of how I bought these is that actually this one was on sale for $10, and I managed to get this, and it's in pretty good condition. Actually, both of these are actually in pretty good condition. So I got the silver one, and then I found this orange one, which I didn't even know there were orange GameCubes up until recently. Like, this is my favorite color, and orange is pretty much my favorite color in general, but in terms of like GameCube, this is my favorite. So I got this for $26, something like that, and it included some of the games, which I don't have with me right now. These are all Japanese GameCubes, or both of them are. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And actually what I did with this orange GameCube specifically is, if you guys didn't see the video I did recently where I region unlocked this GameCube, I basically made this GameCube convert to play American games, which is very nice because these do have a region lock on them by default. But if you want to like region unlock it, it's kind of a pain in the ass because like a bunch of soldering and it's like very tiny pieces. But these are region locked, but this one is actually an American GameCube now. So yeah, I actually really like the design of this console. Like, it's kind of funny because like it's kind of weird compared to like the other competitors that they do take mini discs. But I mean, I don't hate the mini discs. It's just, they're not my favorite. But yeah, so there's an opening tray, there's the button for that, and then there's the reset button, and there is the power button. So I'm just going to use this orange one as an example. So with the orange GameCube, it's pretty rare in the US. And then there's actually a handle, which is really nice. I really like that there's a handle for this console. Yeah, I really like this orange GameCube. Like, it's so good. Like, it's my favorite color, and I'm so glad I discovered the orange GameCube. So yeah, this silver one is still region locked, but I probably will go to the other house I live at and put one of these here, or probably leave the orange one in this room and then maybe put this one at the other house. So yeah, it does have the controller ports and it has the memory cards, but for some reason when I got these I didn't remember to actually get memory cards, so that's a thing that I still need to get. But yeah, so I really like the design of these consoles. And then I have a couple games. So most of these, actually I don't have very many games, but I have a couple games that are at least noteworthy. So the first one I got is Star Wars Rogue Leader. So I did think I got this game when I got the silver GameCube at Graffiti Games and Vlog 2, and I think this is the same game that I got. So yeah, so the GameCube does take mini discs. It's not my favorite, but it's not like something I absolutely hate. So, and like, the cool thing that Graffiti Games does is that they check the discs to make sure it's not scratched, and they have the instruction manual with every case. So yeah, I haven't played this one yet, but I heard it's actually pretty good because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. So yeah, that's Star Wars Rogue Leader. This was actually kind of fun. So at that same trip where I went to Graffiti Games, so I got Universal Adventures. So I'm a huge fan of the Universal parks. I'm starting to really like them a little bit better than Disney because Disney just keeps on making L after L recently. So Universal, I feel like, is having a bit, I don't know if I want to say a renaissance, but it's just a lot more growth. But yeah, this is a pretty fun like pickup because like I just love like the Universal parks. I'm more of an Islands of Adventure fan compared to Universal Orlando, but I love them both. I haven't gone back in a while, but in the next like few years I would like to go back. So yeah, so that's a pretty cool like pickup find. This one will look a little bit different. So I got this from Sendico recently. This is Super Smash Bros. Melee. So the reason why I got this in a Japanese copy is because the copy for the US is insanely expensive. So yeah, I got this for like $8, which is not very much. And I think in Japan, it's actually called Super Smash Bros. DX. Here it is, and it has the original instruction manual too. So here's the disc. I don't know if this is, yeah, this is actually, well, it's a little scratched, but it's not too bad. Yeah, I just got the Japanese copy on purpose because it's just like so much cheaper. Like they sell them for like $8 or even less on Sunico. I'm a huge advocate for that website, man. The only thing is with this copy is that I can't play it on the orange GameCube because this is set to American, so it can't play Japanese games. So I probably will play it on the silver GameCube. Oh man, I don't know what to do with the silver one. But yeah, so this is still region locked to Japan, so I will be able to play this on this Japanese GameCube. So yeah, there's a couple games that I have. And then here is the controller. So I actually really like this controller, and I got the same package from Super Smash Bros. Melee. I got an official GameCube controller too. It's a little dirty, but yeah, so I really like this controller. Like, it's kind of funny because like at first when I saw this controller, I was like, am I gonna be a fan of this? With the Nintendo 64 controller, I thought it looked terrible. I mean, this is not like my favorite, like in terms of design, but in comfortability standards, it's actually really good. Like there's the joystick, there's the C stick, the D-pad. I think the D-pad is a little small, but it's not too bad. So the A button, B button, and X. And I always thought it was a little weird that there's not a Z left button trigger. So there's a Z button, and then there's L and R triggers. So yeah, I actually really like this controller. It just, in a design term, the only thing I don't really like about this controller is the D-pad itself. The D-pad seems a little small. But yeah, so I got an orange GameCube controller to match with this GameCube. Or like a sibling wants to play GameCube with me or something like that, I'll probably need to get another controller. Maybe an orange one. Actually, I might have another orange one. But yeah, so I got an orange GameCube controller. And yeah, it's a really good controller. It's some things are a little flawed, but I think it's a pretty good controller. So yeah, so overall, like, I feel like the GameCube is not one that I probably will collect like in mass hoarding kind of, because sometimes when I collect games, like, I'm a little bit of a hoarder with it. But I don't think GameCube will be one of those systems. GameCube games are insanely expensive, especially in the US. Like, mainly for like the main titles, like I think it was called like the 1,000-Year Door. I don't know if that's exactly what it is for Mario or Paper Mario. And then the Robo thing with like that robot character. Dang, I forgot his name. That thing's expensive too. So it just, I don't think the GameCube will be basically our like mass collecting system. Maybe for Nintendo 64, because I have a lot of cartridges there recently. But overall, I really do like the GameCube. Like, I don't know why I needed two of these, but it's kind of funny that I actually have two. So yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know that I haven't really been posting like consistently lately, but I just wanted to talk about this today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.